When Giants Fall, Business Case Studies, Company Failures, and Lessons for Modern Leaders. Hi everyone, welcome to the Leadership Channel, where we strive to learn from history. If you are like me, you may often wonder what happened to all the great companies of the past. Some will evolve, others will get taken away, and some will die. Like people, organizations can also have a shelf life, unless they evolve. What worked before may not do so in the future. Here on this channel, we bring you some of those case studies as lessons from the past as you develop your idea and your business strategies to be future-proof. In business, success is rarely permanent. History is filled with companies that once dominated their industries, only to collapse under the weight of complacency, disruption, or poor leadership. For every Apple or Amazon that adapts, there are cautionary tales of giants who failed to evolve. The study of business case histories is not simply about nostalgia, it's a playbook for today's leaders and entrepreneurs. The failures of once great companies teach us what not to do, and the survivors show us the power of reinvention. The rise and fall, lessons from corporate giants. 1. Blockbuster Video. Once a Saturday night staple, Blockbuster dismissed Netflix's offer of partnership. They failed to anticipate the shift to streaming and digital consumption. By the time they realized, it was too late. The lesson here is never underestimate the power of technology-driven behavioral change. 2. Kodak. Kodak actually invented the digital camera in 1975, but shelved it to protect film sales. The reluctance to cannibalize their own product line spelt their downfall. Lesson: if you don't disrupt yourself, someone else will. 3. Enron. A darling of Wall Street in the 1990s, Enron collapsed in scandal due to fraud and unethical leadership. Lesson: culture and integrity matter more than quarterly earnings. 4. Toys R Us. The toy retailer outsourced its e-commerce operations to Amazon, forfeiting its chance to innovate digitally. Saddled with debt, it couldn't keep pace. Lesson: don't outsource your competitive advantage, own your evolution. Survivors and thrivers, reinventing the future. 1. Apple. Once near bankruptcy in the 1990s, Apple reinvented itself by pivoting from computers to lifestyle products, launching the iPod, iPhone, and beyond. Lesson: vision plus innovation equals transformation. 2. IBM. From typewriters to mainframes to cloud computing and AI, IBM has constantly reshaped its business model. Lesson: longevity comes from reinvention, not nostalgia. 3. Microsoft. Once accused of missing the internet revolution, Microsoft recovered by embracing cloud computing and repositioning itself under Satya Nadella's leadership. Lesson: leadership matters in steering cultural and technological change. 4. Amazon. From online bookstore to the everything store and cloud powerhouse, Amazon thrives by constantly experimenting. Lesson: relentless innovation and customer obsession are survival strategies. Why evolving is non-negotiable. The world is changing at a rapid pace. AI, sustainability, shifting consumer values, and global economic shocks all test business resilience. Leaders who cling to yesterday's models risk obsolescence. Evolution in business is not just about products, it's about mindset. Anticipate disruption. What could kill your business tomorrow? Embrace failure as learning. Experiments are tuition fees for innovation. Lead with integrity. Scandals end even the mightiest empires. Stay close to the customer. When customer needs evolve, so must you. Takeaway for leaders and entrepreneurs. The downfall of Blockbuster, Kodak, and Toys R Us reminds us that success can breed complacency. The survival of Apple, IBM, and Microsoft shows that reinvention is the lifeblood of business longevity. As leaders and entrepreneurs, the challenge is to treat success not as a final destination, but as a temporary platform for constant reinvention. In tennis terms, it's not about the ace you served yesterday, but the return you're ready for today. Because in business, as in sport, the game never ends, only the players who adapt survive. What company failure do you think offers the greatest lesson for today's leaders? Drop your thoughts below, I'd love to hear your perspective. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel so that we can bring you more of the same.